So this is going to be another mental health video. If you're wondering where I am, by the way, I'm in my sister's room. Just so you know, so you don't think I'm any content. So this one is going to be about eating disorders, because obviously this too is a mental health disorder. Before I'm going to start, I just want to make one thing clear, because it's really been pissing me off. Sorry about my language, I'm going to get really sweary in a second because it's really angry. Do not, and I fucking mean this, do not ever think that forcing someone to do something that they don't want to do is going to help them in any way. It's not going to make them better. Don't think that forcing someone with anxiety to talk to people, to get into a group, to phone someone when they don't want to phone someone is going to help them, because it's not. Don't think that trying to force someone with an eating disorder to eat is going to help in any way whatsoever, because if anything, it's just going to make them want to fucking hide away and not tell anyone. Trying to force someone into getting better, it's not the way to go. It's the worst fucking thing you can do, and don't you dare ever tell yourself that that is the way to treat someone. At the end of the day, we are human beings too, and forcing us to do shit because you think it's going to help us get better is the wrong thing to do. Don't you ever force someone with a mental health problem or an eating disorder to do something. Don't you ever force them. They want help, they will ask for it, and I guarantee everybody wants help. Maybe they won't be able to ask for it, but if they want help, they will try to get better. They will do what they can to get better. Don't you force them to do anything. I know it's shit. I know sometimes we feel like they're not trying enough, but at the end of the day, you can't force someone to do something. We are human beings too, and we have feelings. Sorry about that. Okay, so the first type of eating disorder, there are three common ones, and then there is a third one, which is technically it's like bits of an eating disorder. So there's bulimia, I can't say the last word. Nervosa?
Yes.
Bulimia nervosa, and anorexia nervosa. I think it's the same word. Nervosa. Binge eating disorder, and eating disorder not otherwise specified. That one is the kind of bits of an eating disorder. So it's you've got symptoms of it, but it's not enough for them to diagnose you with anorexia or bulimia. Bulimia is when you eat loads of food in one go, so you binge. You try to get rid of the food that you've eaten because you feel guilty for eating it by throwing it up or using laxative. And you eat in secret, you crave certain types of food, and you eat foods that you think are bad for you when you binge, and you exercise a lot to make up for the binging. All of these eating disorders can, if you're a woman, make your periods irregular because your body is changing and it's trying to cope. A lot of them will keep you probably roughly the same weight or make you lose weight a lot. Anorexia is you reduce your food intake or you stop it altogether. You count calories obsessively, hide food or secretly throw it away, avoid food that you feel are dangerous or food with high amounts of calories. You use drugs that reduce your appetite or speed up your digestion. You're obsessed with losing weight, make yourself sick or use laxative, exercise compulsively, you wear baggy clothes to cover your body, and you make rules about food like listing good and bad foods or only eating things that are a certain colour. Binge eating disorder is when you pick at food all day or eat large amounts at once. You eat without really thinking about it, such as by regularly eating large amounts of snack foods while watching the TV or reading. You hide how much you're eating. You regularly eat unhealthy food, for example things that are high in sugar, fat or salt. You eat until you feel uncomfortably full or sick. You try to diet but find it hard to stick to it. You eat for comfort when you feel stressed, upset or unhappy. Like I said, eating disorder not otherwise specified is when you... It's quite a confusing diagnosis. I'm done with reading those now. It's basically when maybe you binge for a couple of days and then everything seems normal again for a while. Or every so often you'll make yourself feel sick because you feel guilty about it. It's like you're not at a constant state of this eating disorder. If that makes sense. All of these are going to make you feel alone. All of them are going to make you feel shit. And most of them, if not all of them, the people that suffer from these is because they are uncomfortable with their body. And a lot of this is probably to do with fucking social media and Photoshop and models. Personally, I have suffered with anorexia. I don't tell a lot of people about it because I don't really want to, don't feel the need to. But I thought I'd share with you so you guys maybe don't feel so alone. It was a couple of years ago. Sometimes I still feel like I'm going to go back to it, like things are slipping again. I used to throw away food without eating it. It got to the point where my stomach actually shrank because it started to try and eat itself because I didn't eat enough. And now I can't eat a full proper meal, or rarely, unless I expand my stomach earlier on in the day, because I will start feeling sick because there's not enough room for it because my stomach is so small. At the end of the day, you feel lonely and you don't really want to talk to anyone about it because you don't think anyone will understand, which is the same with a load of mental health problems. And I'm not sure that anything is going to make that any easier. I just want you guys to know that there are people that struggle with food. That there are people that struggle because they feel like they're overweight. Even if you don't think they are, doesn't mean that they don't think they are. At the end of the day, you don't see them how they see them. It's shitty to feel unhappy in your own skin, and this is a way of trying to control it. Trying to control this unhappiness of feeling in your own skin and making it better to try and feel happier in yourself. It's the wrong way to do it. But having some control is what most people like. They like having the control. It feels good to them. It felt good to me. And I think that people need to try and understand that. Not try and force them into anything. You need to try and help them understand and help them love themselves for what they are, rather than trying to force them into thinking they're something that they're not. Or thinking they need something that they don't. You need to make them realise that they're accepted, that they're okay, that they're good, that they are enough. You can't force someone to love themselves, but you can try to help them. You can try to love them. Make them see that it's okay. None of these are going to be as long as my first few because I had so much I could talk about and I'm so sorry. I wish I could say more. I wish I knew so much more about all of these, but most of this is just me telling you the symptoms and telling you how I think they feel and hopefully linking you to useful websites. That's pretty much what these are going to be from now on, and I'm sorry that I can't do more. But I suppose if anything, this is just bringing these certain things to your attention so that you can look into it, so you can think, I've not really heard of this. Thank you for, like now I can look into it, and maybe if I ever experience someone going through it, then I'll know how to deal with it. I'll understand it. Like I said before, we just need to support each other, guys. We're all each other's got, and we can't do this alone. No one can, as much as they like to think they can, they can't. Love you guys. Bye.